Hello students, now I am going to do the problems of type 1 in a module 1 complex variable 1 in the subject complex analysis, probability and statistical methods. So first we'll see the working rule of this type 1. In a type 1 we are going to find out the derivative of an analytic function. So the working rule will be like this. Given w is equals to f of z, you just replace z as x plus iy or z is equals to r into e to the power I theta to find the real part and then imaginary part. It means in a first step, by replacing z as x plus iy and z as r into e power I theta, you just find out the value of u and v. And next, find the partial derivatives in Cartesian form or else polar form. So we have to find out all partial derivatives, that is ux, uy, r, vx, vy, and next is ur, vr, u theta, v theta. That partial derivatives we have to find out. Next, you just verify the CR equations in Cartesian form or else polar form. If CR equations are satisfied, means we can give the conclusion that f of z is analytic. So in the next step, you just find f dash of z, that is dw by dz. So f dash of z, the formula will be ux plus I into vx in a Cartesian form. F dash of z is equals to e power minus I theta into ur plus I into vr in a polar form. This is the formula we are using to find out the derivative in Cartesian form and also polar form. Now we'll do the problems based on this type 1. So we'll see the first problem. Show that w is equals to z plus e to the power z is analytic and hence find dw by dz. So here you just see, first we have to prove that the given function is analytic. Analytic means CR equations has to satisfy. After that we can find out the derivative. So first we'll write the given equation, that means function we can write. So w is equals to z plus e to the power z. So you just replace z as x plus iy. So w stands for u plus iv, which is equals to x plus iy plus e to the power x plus iy. X plus iy you just write as it is, plus e to the power x, that into e to the power iy. Powers we can split up. E to the power I theta, the formula is cos theta plus I into sin theta. With the help of that formula, e to the power iy can be written as cos y plus I into sin y. You just separate the real part and also the imaginary part, so that this equation can be written as u plus iy, which is equals to x plus e to the power x cos y plus I into y plus e to the power x into sin y. By comparison of these two LHS and RHS part, you will get the value of u and then v. U is x plus e to the power x into cos y and v is y plus e to the power x into sin y. Dou u by dou x is nothing but, you just do the differentiation is with respect to x, that is 1 plus e to the power x into cos y, and dou u by dou y is minus e to the power x into sin y, and dou v by dou x is e to the power x into sin y. Dou v by dou y is 1 plus e to the power x into cos y. Now all partial derivatives of u and v we got it. Now we have to check whether CR equations are satisfied or not. CR equations in Cartesian form can be written as ux equals to vy and vx equals to minus uy. So you just substitute, you just check it out, show that CR equations are satisfied. So we can give the conclusion that w is equals to z plus e to the power z is analytic. So first part we proved. Now we have to find out the derivative, that is dw by dz. The formula is ux plus I into vx. Already we got the value of ux and vx. Substitute that value here. So 1 plus e to the power x into cos y plus I into e to the power x sin y, which is equals to 1 plus e to the power x, that into, you just take that e power x as common, so that cos y plus I into sin y, again that can be written as e to the power iy. So bases are same, means powers we can add. So e to the power x plus iy is nothing but z. So dw by dz, that value is 1 plus e to the power z. So this is what the solution. So now we'll see the next problem. Show that f of z equals to cos hyperbolic of z is analytic, and hence find the derivative. So f of z is nothing but u plus iv, and cos hyperbolic of z can be written in terms of trigonometric, means that will become cos iz. I you just write as it is, z is nothing but x plus iy. You just take that I to inside the bracket, that will become cos of ix minus y. So now we can use the formula cos of a minus b, that is cos a cos b plus sin a sin b. So in terms of hyperbolic function, if you written means u plus iv will become cos hyperbolic of x cos y plus I into sin hyperbolic of x, that into sin y. Now by comparison of real and imaginary part of both the side, u value you are getting as cos hyperbolic of x into cos y, and v is sin hyperbolic of x into sin y. Now once if you get u and v, means you just find out all partial derivatives ux, vx, uy and then vy. Now you just compare these values with the CR equations in terms of Cartesian form, that is ux equals to vy and vx equals to minus uy. So CR equations are also satisfied. So we can give the conclusion that f of z is analytic. So now we'll go for find the derivative. So f dash of z can be written as ux plus I into vx. So ux and vx value you just substitute. After that you just convert that hyperbolic function in terms of trigonometric. So that can be written as sine, and also meanwhile you just multiply and divided by I here. So sine ix, that into cos y, plus I cos ix, that into sine iy, that divided by I. 1 by I stands for minus I sin ix cos y, plus I into cos ix sin y. Minus I you just take it as a common. So sin ix cos y minus cos ix into sin y. So this is a formula of sin of a minus b. So sin of a minus b is there. So you just take I inside the bracket, inside the trigonometric term. So that will become I into x minus y by I. 1 by I stands for minus I, minus into minus plus. So that can be written as minus I into sine of I into x plus iy. X plus iy stands for z. So minus I sin iz. So convert this in terms of hyperbolic function. So minus I, that into I sin hyperbolic of z. So I into I square, that is minus 1. Outside one more negative is there, that will become a positive. So f dash of z will become sin hyperbolic of z. This is what our required result. Now we'll see the next one more problem, that is show that w is equals to log z. Here z is not equals to 0, is analytic, and hence find dw by dz. Given that w is equals to log z, so w stands for u plus iv. Log, here if you replace z as that x plus iy, means very difficult to get real and imaginary part. So I am trying with polar form, that is r into e to the power I theta. So with the help of that log property, log mn can be written as log m plus log n. With that property, we can write this as log r plus log e to the power I theta. And one more property, log m to the power n can be written as n into log m. With the help of that, we can write that term as just I theta. So now u plus iv will become log r plus I into theta. Just by comparison, both LHS and RHS part, u value will become log r and v value is theta. You just find out all partial derivatives, that is ur is 1 by r, u theta is 0 and vr is 0, v theta is 1. Now you just write the CR equations in polar form, that is r into ur which is equals to v theta and r into vr which is equals to minus u theta. So by seeing this, clearly we can check that CR equations are satisfied or not. Clearly we can give the conclusion that CR equations are satisfied. So that W is analytic. So now we'll go for find the derivative part. Let f dash of z is e to the power minus I theta ur plus I into vr e to the power minus I theta, ur means 1 by r plus I into 0. So 1 by r into e to the power I theta, that is 1 by z. So this is what the derivative of that given equation. So the given function is log z. If you do the differentiation normally, means that value is 1 by z only. So result we are getting the same thing only, 1 by z only we got it. Only thing is here we did the derivative we got with the help of this complex method. Solution is the same thing. So one more problem is there. Show that f of z is equals to z to the power n, where n is a positive integer. It is analytic, and hence find f dash of z. Here f of z is z to the power n. You just replace z as r into e to the power I theta, that whole to the power n. That will become r power n e to the power I n theta. You just expand. So cos n theta plus I into sin n theta. By equating real and imaginary part, u is r to the power n into cos n theta and v is r to the power n into sin n theta. You just find out all partial derivatives, u r u theta, v r v theta, and then compare with the that CR equations in polar form, that is r into ur equals to v theta, r into vr equals to minus u theta. Even that is also satisfied. So clearly we can give the conclusion that f of z is analytic. Now we'll find the derivative. F dash of z is e to the power minus I theta, ur plus I into vr. All values you know, you just substitute that, you just simplify. So finally we are getting result as n into z to the power n minus 1. That is what our required derivatives. Thank you.